Have y'all got y'all's festive hats on, or are y'all just running around like knocking stuff off the shelves in the grocery store and spitting out pickles in jars and sticking them in people's grocery baskets? Yeah, I'm talking about you Grinches out there. I've got 5 festive fragrances for y'all. Let's get it going. Welcome back to Carolina Fragrance Reviews. I'm your host, Cam. Make sure that you're subscribed, activate that notifications bell, and follow us on Instagram at cam.bird. If y'all are wondering what the heck I was talking about, have y'all seen the last Grinch cartoon? Yeah, when you have an 8-year-old son, you are caught up to speed on all the new Christmas movies, all the new Pixar movies, all the new cartoons and everything. So yeah, I am an avid watcher of all that stuff. So I was actually, like when I did that intro, Cliff was like spitting in pickle jars. Like there was a scene where he went through and like he ate a woman's pickle and and stuck it back in her basket. So yeah, if y'all have that Grinch thing going on, I'm sorry. Because I've been in the Christmas spirit since like September, because up until like last year, I start buying my Christmas presents in September. That way it's not a massive expense at Christmas time. Last year, I waited to the last minute. It was a huge expense. I would not do that again. So I know most of you officially don't start your festive time until like Thanksgiving until Christmas. So I've got 5 fragrances that just put me in that Christmas spirit and mood and holiday, whatever it is that you're celebrating, you know, Feliz Navidad, Happy Hanukkah, whatever. These are those festive fragrances. The first fragrance I have got for you is from an American indie brand called Phoebe Peacock. I don't know if you've heard of this brand or not. It is an American indie house. I had heard of them just a little bit here and there, but my friend Kenny, the fragrance shark, knew what a gourmand and tobacco lover I am, and I actually got this off of him. This one is called Besame Mucho, which means kiss me a lot. So this is that fragrance for that under the mistletoe type situation. Yeah, just hold it while you're walking around wearing this. Besame Mucho is a beautiful and perfect name for this fragrance because it is a sexy and flirty and seductive and fun fragrance. This is a delicious, just scrumptious, festive fragrance. This is something that, you know, definitely like put on like Thanksgiving Day and wear until Christmas. I love fragrances like this. It is unique. It is not your average everyday tobacco fragrance, even though a million things could be done with tobacco, and y'all know how I love my tobacco. Let's go over the notes. The notes for Besame Mucho are black pepper, tobacco, Madagascar vanilla, sandalwood, dark patchouli, and tonka bean. That is the makings of a beautiful, beautiful gourmand. If you're wondering about the performance projection sillage, it is above average at every tier. I'm getting like 2.5 hours of projection and about 9.5 to 10 hours of performance. And when you're thinking about hanging out, cooking with the family, or watching football while the family cooks for you, whatever the case may be, you know you're gonna slip in there, you're gonna go eat you some pumpkin pie, you're gonna slip out back and smoke a stogie, whatever. That's what this is. This is hanging out with the family, cigars, apple pie, vanilla, scrumptious, yummy stuff all over the house, Christmas tree, fireplace, you name it. It's in this bottle right here. When I think of festive fragrances, I'm gonna have to go with those coffee fragrances, those sweet tobacco fragrances, amber, vanilla, all that. So everything that I've got here is gonna be somewhere around that wheelhouse. And this one is right on the money from Byron Parfums. This one is Mulla Mulla. Y'all have seen me talk about this a few times. This is a perfect gourmand. And it's probably one of the loudest gourmands that I own. This sucker is sweet. It's got insane projection and performance. I know some people enjoy wearing this year round, but when I smell a fragrance like this, this is definitely fall, winter, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year. Just deliciousness. This has a nice coziness about it. And I actually have the Chronic out on the way, so I cannot wait to get my nose on that. I've seen so much hype, and every store in the United States has been out of that for a while now, but I actually noticed that everybody's been out of Mulla Mulla as well. Good reason for that. This is a super sexy, seductive, gourmand, festive fragrance for the holidays. Let's go over the notes. Mulla Mulla was released in 2018. The notes are peach, red fruits, saffron, caramel, cypriol, pink pepper, ginger, oud, benzoin, musk, Peru balsam, patchouli, and vanilla. I didn't mention at the beginning, but all these fragrances are unisex. Not only is Mulla Mulla a festive fragrance, it would be a killer Christmas present, because like you could just joke around with somebody and tell them that you got a money. Mulla Mulla. A little while back during my weekly rotation, I was on a Saturday doing some Christmas decorating around the house, which, by the way, my house is the prettiest house on my street as far as like the outdoor Christmas lights, and my Christmas tree looks pretty snazzy as well. But I was actually wearing Grand Soir. Now, this is not quite as gourmandish as the other fragrances, but yeah, yes. This is definitely one of those festive fragrances. It's also one that you might want to wear to, you know, like if you had a date or maybe a Christmas party or something like that, but hanging out with a family, there's something really, really cozy. This is the type of fragrance that will bring nostalgic type of memories. That's what you want. Fragrance is very, very subjective and can bring on those nostalgic moments in time. Smell is extremely powerful. Grand Soir will bring on those beloved memories. Let's go over the notes. Grand Soir was released in 2016. The notes are labdanum, benzoin, tonka bean, vanilla, and amber accord. Whether it's hanging out with the family, cooking, whatever the case may be, black tie affair, Christmas parties, this is definitely going to be a must-have reach for the holidays. Next fragrance is tobacco, vanilla, rum, and cinnamon. That is the making of a beautiful fragrance, and nobody does simple better than Initio Parfums Privé. I absolutely love Side Effect. This is a great fragrance. Simplicity at its best. I cannot get enough of this fragrance, and I don't know why. That it just gives me that festive vibe. Maybe it's because like that cold weather needs to be in check where you can really enjoy this. And for me, when you get that vanilla, the cinnamon, the rum, the tobacco, you see where I'm going with that. That's Christmas all day long. Or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or whatever it is that you're celebrating. Let's just all celebrate and be harmonious with our beautiful fragrances. The notes for Side Effect are tobacco, vanilla, rum, and cinnamon. This time last year, I was just as bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, brand new to YouTube, brand new to people that were YouTubing. We actually did our first collaboration with Chad from A Gentleman's Journey. He has done like so many collaborations. It's absolutely insane. But when he did, I don't think he's doing it this year, but it was told to me by a bigger channel that, you know, like if you want to take part in a collaboration, you need to hit up Chad because Chad doesn't have any parameters on who he invites on his channel, which was awesome. So Chad, thank you, thank you, thank you, you bald-headed bastard. If you're not familiar with A Gentleman's Journey, you'll see that he has that kind of quirky attitude or whatever. And, you know, if you call him a bald-headed bastard, that's like saying, I love you, you sexy MF, or something like that. That's basically how that goes. But my Christmas time fragrance last year is still #1 for me this year, by Killian Black Phantom. This is just sexy, gourmand, just, man, this is just everything that just oozes from my personality year round. Unfortunately, this is a very dark and mysterious and seductive gourmand fragrance that is just, oh, love it, love it, love it. Let me tell you the notes that's in this bad boy. The notes for Black Phantom are rum, sugarcane, dark chocolate, coffee, caramel, almond, heliotrope, and sandalwood. If that doesn't sound like the perfect recipe for holiday festivities, gourmand heaven, I don't know what is. The coffee note in this is absolutely stunning. The very first time that I smelled this fragrance, I was like, wow, this is such a unique fragrance. Very, very unique. That's one of the things I love about Black Phantom. It's definitely festive, but at the same time, it's dark and mysterious. This is definitely a date night fragrance, even though you can get away with wearing it at a family get together while you're carving the turkey or the chicken or the lasagna or whatever it is that you want to eat around the holidays. So I hope that your holiday season is festive, and I hope that these 5 festive fragrances maybe might have helped you turn you on to something or reminded you of something that you might want to wear around this beautiful season that I love and adore. I just get all sappy and emotional. It's just how I am. So in closing, be festive, be disruptive, wear what you want, when you want, have fun. Make sure that you're subscribed to Carolina Fragrance Reviews. Activate that notifications bell, smash that like button, leave us some comments down below. Merry Christmas. We'll see you next time on Carolina Fragrance Reviews.